Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got another great episode for you. But before we get there, we got to give you a Pointer's problem. Pointer's got a problem with old people driving. Old people driving. No, old people, if you're above a certain age, I'm going to say 65, but if you're above a certain age, you should not be driving on that road. You can barely see, you can barely hear, and I still love you. Uber, that's what Uber's for. No, old people, don't drive. Little Pointer.
Well, old people probably can't see in the dark. They probably can't be driving out in the dark. If they crashed into something, it would be very terrible.
Yeah, so true, so true. What also is so true is that you need to sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of The Last Talk Show. Get ready because it is a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of The Last Talk Show. Clap it up! Thank you. I love it. What an honor and a privilege it is to sit before you today as a lowly talk show host who only does what he does so he can have wonderful people to the right of him do what they do best, which is analyze culture. Before we go any further, others have come before us. Others will come after us. But this is The Last Talk Show. Clap it up! Thank you. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Now, before I go any further, I do want to introduce the 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not cuatro, but cinco. It's about to be cinco tomorrow. Wow, I'm going real deep. Might have to drop. Anyway, let's get 5 intros for these 5 wonderful people. Let's go with Brittany, Lisa, Vader, Matt, and Vic. Clap it up for all 5 of these legendary guests. So happy to have them. We're going to have them introduce themselves. I want you to get to know them better. We're going to start with the lovely Brittany. Brittany, why don't you tell the viewer about you?
I am Brittany. I write books, I write poetry, and I help put on events.
Clap it up. Hello, live studio. What are you doing? Let's go to Lisa. Lisa, tell the viewer about you.
I'm in the entertainment industry, so I have my own clothing line, model, and I work with artists, so.
Clap it up.
Yeah.
I love it. Capital L, love it. Let's go to my man Vader. Vader, I feel so bad I had to kill Vader's vibe, but I'm hoping he's still rocking with me. Vader, tell the viewer.
I'm still rocking with you. My name's Vader. I'm an artist with YNS, so it's a pleasure to be here.
Clap it up. So happy to have Vader here, the man. Let's go up top. Let's go up top to my man Matt. Matt, break it down.
I'm not in YNS. I just hang out with them. I'm here.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Matt is cool with me. And then last but certainly not least, I got my man Vic. Vic, shout it out.
So I'm Vic. I'm a producer and sound engineer. I'm also a part of YNS. Our third part is unfortunately not here, but we are very excited to be on the show today.
Clap it up. Clap it up for all 5 of these wonderful people. They've waited long enough. It's time to dive deep into analyzing culture. So let's go to the first category of the show. So simply, folks, what we do on the show is we analyze culture. We look at social media. We look at posts. We look at tweets. We look at comments. We look at various things that make up the smorgasbord of social media. And it's our job to sit back and analyze and see why this person did what they did, why this person tweeted what they tweeted, how they tweeted it, why they tweeted it, all that crazy stuff. So this first category is called Logic to the Lyric. Now, all of you are creatives. All of you can dive much deeper than I can and maybe understand what some of these rappers and artists and singers were talking about when they penned what they penned and sang what they sang. Let's go to the first lyric, shall we? Lyric number 1. This is Ray Charles, The Nighttime. You know the nighttime, darling, night and day, is the right time, night and day, to be night and day, with the one you love now, night and day. Say now, oh baby, night and day. When I come home, baby, now, night and day. I want to be with the one I love now, night and day. You know what I'm thinking of. Night and day. Clap it up for Ray, the legend. I'm sorry, I love my man Ray. But I think he was on to something here. Maybe I'm not deep enough, I don't know. I do want to start with Brittany. Brittany, have you ever heard this? Have y'all heard this?
No.
All y'all too?
Unfortunately, no.
Thank you, Kenny. I know they. Okay, thank God. Come on.
Hey, I'll take a listen.
If it's not I Got a Woman, I don't know.
Yeah.
He performed this on Ray. In the movie, Ray, did you see that with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie.
You seen the movie?
But
It's just one of those.
it's not. The song's not resonating in my head right now.
Yeah,
Well, but based on context clues, let's start with Brittany. Brittany, what do you think Ray's talking about?
It's either sex or cheesecake.
Live studio, are you gonna laugh at that or what? She said sex or cheesecake. And I feel it. I feel it. It's gotta be one of the
It's one of the same. to me.
Lisa, what is Ray talking about?
Getting his freak on.
Getting this freak on.
Getting
Straight
Two
up.
for the free.
Like, just, yeah. Laying it down.
Laying it down, Vader.
Hey, I think he talking about true love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, true love as in true lust? Or actually like, I love this person and I just want to be with them in the night?
Oh, I'm talking about the true love lust with it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
True
so it's a little
love lust.
mixture of
It's
both.
a mixture.
So he loves
Yeah.
the person he's lusting for.
Exactly.
You
know what
going
I'm saying?
deep, Vader.
He hooked.
He hooked.
He hooked.
He hooked.
He
So
hooked.
that's
why-
that wine and
day and
in
night.
you. Oh, now let's go. Let's go, Max. Max, what is he talking about?
That was a good answer, Ed. I mean, it's like we got these red rose petals on the floor. I don't know if the cameras are catching. It's almost symbolic of what this song means. It's making sweet, sweet love.
Making sweet, sweet love. Okay, and my man.
I mean,
Vic?
I hear the beginnings of like something like Gucci Gang. Honestly, see, no, hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
wanna hear it. Okay.
He's using repetition. You know, night and day after every line. It's the same thing that songs like Gucci Gang and all these viral things. They make it like so catchy, so catchy. Ray Charles, he's the genius.
Clap that up. Wow, Vic, thank you for that. Because I think if we had our homies Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff do a remix, you'd be like, the nighttime, darling, night and day. It's the right time, night and day. That could slap. That could slap. So my last question before we dive into the next lyric, and all of you can answer, we can start with Max up top. Max, is the nighttime the right time to be with the one you love?
In most cases, yeah.
We'll leave it at that. We ain't gotta go graphic. Vic, if they're a sex worker.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay. Brittany?
I think you had it right when you said night and day.
So see, and this is important. That's why I need y'all to hear the track. Ray is saying the nighttime, but the background singers are going night and day. So the ladies, I think they got a little more sense than the brother Ray, because he's saying just nighttime.
Yeah, because
So
we
you're
want to be
saying-
with the hoes in the daytime. We say no, night and,
And
day,
day.
sir.
Lisa?
I think both, because you can do it both night, day, afternoon. I mean,
Brunch.
There was a slapper
Brunch.
called Afternoon Delight in 1977. Won't go too deep on that.
Oh.
Okay, Vader?
Man, night and day, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Be with the one you love. Night and day. Night and day.
That was
Let's go. Y'all are
that
great.
was-
Let's
Good
go to
job,
the next
Vader.
lyric. That's fun. That's fun. I'm sorry. This is so small. I'll hear it. I'll read it. I hear you're pretty good at running, but pretty soon you'll slip and fall. That's when I'll drag you home with me, girl.
God.
I'm gonna chain you to the wall. I'm looking for you, baby. I ain't gonna take it laying down. I heard that you were cooking, baby, way on the other side of town.
I gotta repeat that one more time.
This is Elvis Presley, and it's called Dirty, Dirty Feeling. Now, I love y'all reaction because that sounds low-key dirty to me.
You sound like a dirty,
You need me to
dirty
read it
dog.
again, Lisa, or you got it?
No, read it one more time, please.
I hear you're pretty good at running, but pretty soon you'll slip and fall. That's when I'll drag you home with me, girl. I'm gonna chain you to the wall. I'm looking for you, baby. I ain't gonna take it laying down. I heard that you were
Myers.
cooking, baby,
Jason.
way on the other side of town. I'll start with Vader this time. Vader, we know Elvis has a history, but we cannot deny the man was the king of his
Nothing.
time. Girl, give me something for her. She taking shots at Elvis. Vader, what are your thoughts on this lyric?
I'm a little disappointed, you know what I'm saying?
Disappointed?
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
You didn't know Elvis was like this?
I didn't know he was this aggressive, you know what I'm saying? He seems so happy. He seems so happy.
With them hips, man.
Yeah,
he
he's
was
moving,
doing
he's
something
moving.
with them hips.
slanging.
Let's go to Lisa. Lisa, what are your thoughts?
I feel like he's upset about her and trying to like get revenge on her, probably.
Yeah.
Because all the chains and stuff. I mean, maybe he likes the fetishness,
Yeah,
but
some do.
Maybe, he's probably upset at her.
Clap
So,
that
like,
up. That's a good point, Lisa. Wow, some freaky dudes. Brittany?
I am appalled.
Yeah.
However, I'm not a stranger to guys singing about taking over women.
Oh, Lord.
And
Boo you. Boo, can we boo Elvis? And all men doing that?
I mean, poetically speaking, it could be a metaphor for chasing after the girl who denied him, but it just sounds like rape.
When he said, oh, snap. Well, Brittany gonna keep it real, and she has the right to do so. Let's go up to Max and Vic. I'll start with Vic. Vic, Lisa?
I mean, I'm just thinking of the repercussions if you said this in a normal conversation. That's the only thing I can think about because it's pretty straightforward. You know, he's holding no bars here.
He said he's gonna stalk the
He said
girl.
go chain you to the wall. My man M.
Man, I'm getting some Ted Bundy vibes off this
Yeah,
song. It's
I mean,
like
he's
Ted
like,
Bundy
I'm gonna
wrote
chain
these
you
lyrics.
to the wall. I'll drag you. Why you won't go drag
It's-
the girl? I want to walk my girl hand in hand. You know, rub,
Yeah.
not drag you.
Yeah, that's a little.
I ain't
much.
doing with no
That's a
Ted,
little
but
much.
let's go to another category. Elvis, can we all agree we're disappointed in Elvis?
Very,
Elvis, how dare
very.
you, Elvis? That's why you died on the toilet. Let's go to the next category. Let's go to the next. I'm sorry, I'm not dissing his daughter. I do like his daughter, but anyway, if you could, this is where you put yourself in a what-if situation and you shed light on what would you do if you could do this kind of thing. Let's go to the first what if you could. If you could tell your boss one thing without consequences. Oh, Lisa, hit me. You were excited.
You're full of shit.
Oh my. Well, without consequences.
You're full of shit.
I'm just gonna lay it out.
You're full of shit. 1,000% you're full of shit.
1,000%. Well, she kind of sealed it up. I want to take it up to Vic. Vic, if you could tell your boss one thing without consequences.
Man, right now I'm lucky enough to be my own boss, but
Well, what would you tell
I
yourself?
still need. Oh, I definitely need some self-motivation. Sometimes pretty harsh every now and
Good
then.
you know that.
For
Clap
sure.
it up to know,
For sure.
to self-aware. M?
I'm currently not unemployed, but
Okay.
I feel like all boss have bad breath. So I
I talked about that before.
I just say something about that.
Say something about the breath? And that's
Just
why
like pop
I
a
got
breath
my man.
in
We
the
need to
air, like-
plug our mint sponsor, because yes, some of them bosses, and they be up in your face.
Yeah, like
Why you
it's
so
all
up
that
in
hot
my
breath
face?
right up the
Back
nose.
it up. Ludacris. Okay, I won't go Luda. Brittany, tell your boss one thing without consequences.
I quit.
Even though, but the consequence, you do actually quit, or you don't quit, but you just get to tell him you quit.
No, like the consequences of me telling my boss today I quit is I'd be without a job.
Oh.
You know, I gotta supplement my income before I be like, I quit. You know
Very
what I'm
smart. So if you could, you'd say, I quit.
Exactly.
Okay, and my man Vader, what you gonna tell your boss?
I just got a question. Is it a girl boss or a dude boss?
Ooh,
It shouldn't
man.
matter. No. You tell your boss.
No discrimination.
Let's go male. Let's go
Male?
your male boss. You know.
If he could hook me up with his daughter.
You didn't even ask for. Do you know the daughter's IG?
Do you know her age?
Do you know her age? Thank you, Matt.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Hey.
You already know this age, matters, but
But
just to piss him off, you know what I'm saying? Just to piss him off.
But
Clap it up
age
for
is
Vader.
just a number, so what are you talking about?
Well, we ain't going too hard. We know where he is.
No one's good.
Let's go to the next. If you could, I'm loving these folks. If you could plan your own funeral, who's gonna perform the final song that just seals the deal that you are passed on? I want to start with Lisa.
Oh, I don't know. Go to someone else.
Okay, let's go to Brittany.
Okay, so I'd have a whole troupe, right?
Ooh.
Usher would sing, and Sierra and Chris Brown and Omarion would have a dance off.
Oh, you want to dance off at your funeral? That's going deep.
epic.
Brittany, that's going deep. Let's go to Matt. Matt.
Oh, definitely not Elvis Presley.
I
goes
think if we
without
learned
saying.
anything from being on the last topic,
But probably the Migos, because I want my funeral to be something
lit.
someone remembers.
Poppin',
you know?
yes.
And it's like they're gonna be going crazy up on the stage.
clap
so.
it up. People want yes, mama. Let's go. Yeah. Vic.
It's a little contradicting, but Mac Miller. If they had like a hologram or we could go
Yeah,
back in
you'd want
time,
there?
I think that would be dope. He's my favorite.
I love it. Vader.
Or, I'll be honest, I definitely would want a hologram of myself performing.
You know who would say that? Kanye West. He would. Himself to do the eulogy, the song.
Kanye West right
And the
there.
choir.
That is hilarious. And the choir, clones of himself. Lisa, have you arrived at who you
I've
want?
arrived, yes.
Okay.
So it's two things.
Okay.
So I want a complete fashion show of my whole collection.
Oh my God.
And then I will want like one of my artists to perform. And then I'll have like Brian McKnight.
Oh.
Oh, Brian McKnight.
Yes.
Ooh, that boy knows what he's doing. That boy Brian.
McKnight closing out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Now, I would say, I kind of am going with, Vic, if I could bring a hologram and if you could get MJ, Michael Jackson, the king of pop,
The king.
to tear it up at your funeral. If you get Michael Jackson to do anything with you, you've made it to that level.
Get that upper echelon.
Yeah, I mean, Prince would tear it up too.
Oh, Prince.
Prince,
Woo.
no denying it, but Mike, because he'd be like, I would show y'all what I can do, but not in these shoes. I gotta wear these to church. No, I'm just joking. Let's go. This is a great category indeed. Oh my gosh, awkward affection. Now, as you all know, as we're all purveyors of culture on Instagram specifically, and Twitter, but Instagram, baddies will post themselves, looking good and bikini and snatched and all that. And there will be brothers that comment. They comment things that might be seen as awkward, or things that might be seen as appropriate, or things that might be seen as ew, nasty. And what we're gonna do is take actual comments and we're gonna analyze them and see if that was fitting or was it a failure. Let's go to the first tweet. I would drag, this is from Kareem. I would drag myself through every single centimeter of the Sahara Desert wearing a Moncler jacket and a Nike Tech fleece and then fall asleep in a 500-degree oven just to hear your fart through a 70-year-old walkie-talkie. I want to start with Matt. Matt, if you were scrolling through a baddies comments and you saw this, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that man got issues.
Got
That
issues
man
for
got-
sure.
I mean, a 7-year-old walkie-talkie.
70-year-old
At least
walkie-talkie.
pick a new age something, like a phone.
A phone. We
At
got
least
these
something
phones.
like that. Everything else I'm cool with. It's a 7-year-old walkie-talkie I don't like.
You're okay with the 500-degree oven?
Okay,
No,
maybe
you're not, Matt.
Maybe
No.
not that.
Let's go to Lisa. Lisa.
So right when you was reading this, I already felt hot, like I was already in a desert already. I just feel like he's just weird and he needs help.
He's a simp.
He just
Big
needs
simp.
help.
Let's go to Vader. Is this awkward? Is this fitting for how beautiful this person may be?
Nah, but
You ain't getting
I applaud this person, you know what I'm saying, because it makes my job a little easier.
Okay, clap that up. I feel that. Let's go up to Vic. Vic, would you comment this, Vic?
He don't get no play. I'll say that. But on the real, I mean, you got to be pretty desperate, And I feel like when I see comments like that, it's like, if I was the girl, that's like the least personal way to get my attention.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. I think you got to be more either original than that, smoother than that, or just like don't do anything at all. Because,
Exactly.
More original.
My
I'm
God.
like, that's pretty original.
I mean,
Hey, that's a little too original.
it's just
blind website or something.
still, I get what Vic is saying, because it's just so basic and phony. Someone, you wouldn't survive in a 500-degree oven. A 70-year-old walkie-talkie is not working. They ain't got no AA batteries for a 70-year-old walkie-talkie. What, a Moncler jacket? Let's go to
He's
Brittany.
probably talking about his funeral.
See? Yes.
Or he's probably talking about how he wants to die.
I love that. You connect
He wants
the
to die
dots.
listening to her fart.
Oh,
Yeah, what a So Brittany, is that your final thoughts? He's doing all this work.
I think he's extra as hell, but I'm a poet, so I can appreciate how much thought he put into this crazy ass comment. I wouldn't talk to this person.
No, you better not.
But I think that I'd be flattered for like 2 seconds, and then I'd be like, yeah, you're weird.
Clap that thing up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to get to the next comment. This is a baddie that posted something. Don't see nobody but me, who I'ma lose to. This was on Twitter. I'm sorry, y'all. We don't have to go too deep on it. Yummy, 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 you sexy dressing bleep. I want to hold you in my arms so my hands can feel on that butt. Emoji, 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 hand, cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. I'm gonna take it up to Matt again. Matt, this is crossing the line.
Too many yummies. Like, just leave it at one yummy.
But I
The
think
point is established at one yummy.
Is that enough? Could they be referencing Justin Bieber? Girl, you've got that yummy, yummy, yum.
I mean, he very well could,
He said
but
too many yummies himself.
He did.
oh, he really did, yeah.
That was too many. That was
that
definitely
ain't
too
an
many.
excuse for Justin Bieber to do
Let's
it.
take it down to Brittany. Brittany, what's up? Is this awkward, or is this just total like he's a terrible person? Camille.
If it was me, I'd be disrespected.
Okay.
However, it's her, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is though, why a cucumber and not an eggplant? Are you? Yeah.
I guess it's just
kind of
okay,
telling.
we won't get too graphic on the choice of that. Let's go to Lisa.
I think he's doing too much.
Doing too much.
He's doing too much.
That is too much. And it's like, what do you think she would respond to that? I want to ask Vader that. Vader, if, like Lisa said, she's doing too much, but what would be her response? Like, oh, thanks, I'm going to come and let you feel on me? What?
Nah.
Right, no one would do that.
Nah.
No way.
I'm telling you what she's thinking. She gonna, if it's late at night, you know, she gonna mess around with him a little bit, text him back, you know, just to, you know, entertain herself, and then she gonna be like, all right, I'm done with you, and then peace.
Okay, let's pick it up. Vic?
I'm uncomfortable just reading it.
I know. I
mean,
couldn't say
like,
the
yeah, I
explicitness.
could not imagine getting a comment like that. I hope to God I never do.
Well, you feel kind of good about it if it was a bad.
Okay, I mean, I don't know though. I don't know though.
When I had
If I got that comment right there,
Never mind, I
like,
won't talk about the comments I get when I pull. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh wait, Matt, I got your thoughts, right? You said too many yummies. Okay, just want to make sure everybody gets in. Oh gosh. Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, I know that's very personal, but you know I would be the happiest man of this world if you was my girlfriend. Seriously, look at you. You're so beautiful. I'm more happy than I see your pretty face than the day I finally finish my studies. And someone had to comment, look at this brother, N-word. I want to take it to my man Vader. Vader, my man Lanzar Mindy, even the profile picture looking like Biggie Smalls' grandson. No dissing you, I love you, but that's a compliment. Vader, what are your thoughts?
Hey, I can't even speak down on, because, you know, that's me after a couple cups of wine, you know what I'm saying? So, I can't speak on it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go up to Vic. What is he talking about at the end, Vic? I'm more than happy that I see your pretty face than the day I finally finish my studies. What does that mean?
It seems like he has a pretty loose grasp on the English language as a whole. I'm not gonna lie. I like check your grammar if you're gonna be doing shit like this.
I've been telling people all day, use Grammarly. It's there for you. Let's go to Lisa. Lisa, if he asked you this, would you respond?
I would just put LOL.
You just respond LOL.
LOL.
But you wouldn't. I mean, he's asking you, do you have a boyfriend? So you're not going to answer that question. He said, I know that's very personal, but you'd make him the happiest man. You don't want to make him the happiest man of this world?
Not at all.
No, I would just put like LOL, thanks.
Okay.
That's it.
Because it's a compliment for sure. And he didn't get graphic like the other tweeter or commenter. Brittany?
I just feel like this is from someone who is really surface and looking at my appearance.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody does. So it's not special. It's just like, oh, you're beautiful.
It's true. Matt, I got your thoughts, right?
No.
You break it down for me, man.
I mean, this guy got a PhD in ass kissing. That's for goddamn sure. Like,
He's big simping, right? Simp
he's-
mode activated.
yes,
That's just a little much. I mean,
too much.
I'm more. The last sentence is what really throws me off. But I wonder. I guess some people have the right to feel if they date a certain person they're the happiest person on earth, right?
Sure.
Or should you be realistic and be like, I have an attractive partner, and that's about it? Or is that too?
I mean, you can feel happy.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to have a happiest moment with that person.
Yeah, in order
Like,
to. Yeah.
Yeah, in order to make that the new happiest moment, you know?
Clap that up. I love these folks, man. We're doing some great analysis. We got a little more coming to you. Oh boy, I don't want to get too crazy. The meme dream. This is the last category. Memes are crazy. They fill up the internet. We're just going to do like 2 or 3. But I really love these guests, and we're having such a good time. But the meme dream. Let's analyze some memes, and then we're going to call it a day. The #1 bag chaser, Shaquille O'Neal. This man is everywhere. You cannot watch an ad without him coming up, at least in 10 of them. He's everywhere. So I want to start with Lisa. Lisa, is Shaquille O'Neal the #1 bag chaser? That's our first question.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
In the ads that you see, you've seen him in Papa John's. You've seen him in the General.
Yeah.
This man works. He's a bag chaser.
Yeah, he wants his money.
He wants his money. Let's go to Brittany. Brittany, is Shaquille the #1 bag chaser?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
That's
who's
pretty
top of them,
accurate.
really. I mean, Snoop Dogg does some stuff too, but
But he
Shaq-
don't do this.
I mean, Shaq, and we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the questionability. Let's go with my man, Vader. Vader, is he the number one bag chaser?
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
everywhere.
He's everywhere.
I mean, he's 17, you can't miss him.
I seen him chasing money before even seen him on the court.
Right,
I didn't even know he
exactly.
played basketball. I'm like,
Exactly.
dang, homie, big.
He just does pregnancy tests. Let's go, Matt. Matt, we're going to get to that. Matt, your thoughts.
You mentioned the general. This man went to the general, saved some time, and with that time, got a pregnancy.
Look at that. Look at that. He
That's
went to
only
the
9.
general.
Might I say?
That was good.
Oh, it's over 90% accurate.
Wow.
Which, in 2 minutes, I mean, Shaquille O'Neal's doing something.
Only
right.
Shaq could make that happen. Vic, is he the number one bag chaser?
It seems like he's just running out of shit to do, honestly. But I like how it seems like he's got his own brand. I don't see any kind of branding on there besides Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, that's got
And that's kind of amazing to me.
That's gotta be.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that.
Like the new great
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, that's our last question for this meme. Would you trust his pregnancy test?
Hell no.
But it's Shaq.
Of course, stick to ball playing, bro. Don't do women stuff.
Man, it's just like his free throws. He's not accurate.
Let's not diss the man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, baby. Lisa, you wouldn't trust it either?
No, before I get his stuff, I'll probably go to the dollar store and get a pregnancy test.
Thank you.
Like, before I get his stuff.
Don't diss my man. Look at it. He's smiling at you, Lisa. He wants you
In
to.
an old jersey.
That's when he was on the Celtics. That's when he was on the Celtics. He didn't even. Okay, you didn't have to go that far. Matt, would you?
Hell no. That smirk is an untrustworthy smirk. I mean, that's when you wrong someone. That's the smirk you
That's
give.
the smirk they give.
That's the test that the boyfriend gets, knowing that it's gonna read in favor of whatever the boyfriend wants.
I feel like his tests will always be positive, just to piss the man off.
You know, like
Oh.
That too.
I mean,
Hey, Shaq.
either or.
You never know.
everything.
He is in everything. My man Vic, let's end it out.
9 out of 10 times it's accurate.
90%.
If I'm a girl, I'm buying 10 tests.
Yeah.
I mean,
You ain't gonna bet.
you know?
Okay. Wow, Vic. That's some deep thinking. Let's go one more meme. I've had so much fun with these folks. One more meme. I can relate to this so much. Music I play for my friends on the surface level. My entire playlist of songs I actually like. Deep. Now, Brittany was the first to say facts. You relating to this?
Oh yeah, because when iTunes came out, I had built my extensive music library.
Yeah.
But when you go to different circles and you hang out with different people all the time, they like different stuff. So
Yeah.
then you only play the stuff that they like to keep the vibe.
Yeah. Clap that up. That's true. Let's go to Lisa.
I think it's still. Yeah.
Think it's true? Yeah. I'm gonna ask a question after, but let's go. Vader, is this true?
Definitely.
Definitely true?
Yeah.
Okay. Matt?
Most
Definitely. Man, Vic.
Well, look, it's like, it's hard to be around friends and play music that's not like hype. You know, you want to feel good around your friends. I feel like if you know, there's times when it's like you talking about some deep shit with your friends, but in general, like, I don't think you want to be sad. I'm not gonna put on my sad playlist
true.
when we're like,
you wouldn't play all
you
by
know,
myself
in the car
with your
on the way
homies,
here.
but all by myself is a slapperific track. So I guess that's Vic kind of expounded on it, but I'll ask the rest of the crew and then we'll end out. Why? He kind of already touched on it, but why would you not play your entire playlist with the homies? They might like it too. Let's start with Matt. Matt, why wouldn't you play the entire playlist?
Well,
Because Vic touched on it.
one of my favorite bands is Green Day, and these two hate Green Day.
Hey,
with a
Green
passion.
Vader.
They just don't like listening to it, I guess. I know.
he likes one album by Green Day.
I look
One
two
song specifically.
albums.
Okay, that does.
I
good
like
noise.
21st
That
Century
one song they
Breakdown.
abuse.
No. I listen to 21st Century Breakdown, the whole album, and American Idiot, the whole album.
Okay. Clap it up. Hey,
Two
Green Day,
bangers.
you are hot. You were hot. I remember early 2000s. Vader, why don't you play the entire playlist? Your buddies might be jamming.
Nah, cause like, you know, I get in my feelings, and then like the homies be like, bro, you in your feelings, and then like it puts me in my feelings even more.
What, you playing Drake?
I just got a whole playlist
Got a whole
in my
playlist.
feelings. Like I don't got no other playlist but in my feelings. That's the title of it. In my feelings.
In my feelings playlist. Wow.
And I just listen to
And you
it.
wouldn't play. That's true. I get that. You wouldn't play the In Your Feelings podcast with your homies. Lisa, why?
Why?
Why don't you play your entire playlist?
I would still play it regardless who's in my house.
That's what I'm talking about.
If
Clap
if
it
you
up.
don't like it, that's not
If you
my
like it,
problem.
you don't have to put up with it. It's my playlist, in my car, my house, whatever. Brittany, let's end it out.
Well, to be frank, I'm a playlist junkie, so I have a lot of songs. There's no possible way I could actually share my entire playlist. But even if I could, I'm more likely gonna let them skip to their favorite song because either way, I like every song on my playlist, so I'm good.
Clap that thing up. I love it. What great analysis we had with 5 amazing guests. Would you clap it up for Matt, Vic, Vader, Lisa, and Brittany? So much fun. Too much fun with them. I wish we had more time, but they waited and we had to analyze culture in its raw form. Before we go, I need each one of them to plug their social media. They're all very talented people. They have something you need to see, hear, feel, emote with, because they're very talented. So I'm going to take it up at the top. We're going to start with Vic and work our way down. Vic, share with the camera. How do we find you?
You could follow my Instagram. It would be victor.vert. I love Uzi.
Clap it up. Vic Burt. Matt, you got to
Can
look
we
it
go
up.
last? I don't even
Vader,
remember what my shit is.
tell him. My man don't even remember his IG.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Vader_life. I spell Vader VADOR. Thank you. And
Clap that thing up. I like that. I love when people get creative with it. You know, Lisa, tell them.
So it's Lisa M. Maria 7.
Oh, thank you for coming out. And Brittany, tell them, how do we find you?
On IG, I am billionaire.bryt. And I also have a publishing company, Queen X Literature, Queen EX Literature.
Clap it up for all 5 of these amazing folks. They came, they did what they had to do to analyze culture, and I got some great insight.
It's pretty boring. It's Matthew _lip LIPP.
Perfect, clap it up for them. I love them, and I hate that I almost forgot, man. Okay, so what we do, folks, I love to end out every episode with a joke. Do any of you 5 fine folk have a joke that you would like to share? I know y'all got some. Y'all are too talented. Brittany, hit me, Brittany.
I have the corniest joke ever.
Hit me.
So a guy walks into a bar and he says, "Ow!"
Clap him up. Oh! Don't walk into bars. You're just gonna walk in. Walter, that was good. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. I need you to tap in with all these amazing creatives, and we're going to see you on a future episode of The Last Talk Show. Thank you. Clap it up. Clap it up one more time, real loud.
Hi, my name is Little Pointer, and I would really like it if you like, subscribe, and shared. And check out our other videos here, 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 and here. See ya.